Prince Ikee, the future king in the kingdom of Urenna. He was admired by all, his kindness and strength a beacon of hope for the people. His heart had been captured by a humble maiden named Urenna, a poor but beautiful girl with a heart as pure as gold. But his betrothed, Agbonma, the self-acclaimed princess, could not stand the idea of her prince's affection for someone beneath her station. Her jealousy grew with each passing day. Agbonma, with her fair skin and royal airs, felt threatened by Urenna's simple beauty and the connection the prince shared with her. She believed that only someone of her stature could truly win the prince's heart. In her insecurities, Agbonma became cruel, unable to bear the thought of Urenna's presence in the prince's life. One warm afternoon, as Urenna returned from the village farm, with a basket of firewood on her head and a hoe and cutlass in hand, Agbonma set out to make her feel small. With her maid, Omar, at her side, Agbonma blocked Urenna's path, her eyes narrowing with disdain. "Look at you," Agbonma sneered. "A poor, dirty maiden, carrying firewood like some common servant. Do you think the prince will ever notice you? He belongs to me, not to someone like you." Urenna, though frightened, stood her ground. Her hands trembled slightly, but she lifted her chin with quiet dignity. "I do not wish for the prince's affection. I do not wish for his crown or his riches. I wish for nothing but peace." But Agbonma, not satisfied with Urenna's words, raised her voice, her tone venomous. "You are nothing. A mere commoner, a girl with no future. You will never stand beside him as I will." As Agbonma stepped closer, ready to humiliate Urenna further, a voice rang out, strong and unwavering. "Enough, Agbonma." It was Olachi, Urenna's best friend, who had been working nearby. With her bold, fearless spirit, she rushed to Urenna's side, standing tall before Agbonma. Her eyes burned with protective fury. "How dare you speak to my friend like that?" Olachi continued. "Urenna is kind, hardworking, and pure of heart. She does not need your cruel words to know her worth. It is you who should leave her be." Agbonma's face flushed with rage, but Olachi did not back down. She pointed toward the path that led to the village. "Go back to your father's house, Agbonma. Leave Urenna alone, for she is stronger and better than you could ever be. If you wish to fight for the prince's heart, fight with your deeds, not with spite." For a moment, there was silence. Agbonma's pride warred with her insecurities, and for the first time, she hesitated. Her anger was bubbling inside her, but Olachi's words had cut deep. "With one last glare," she said, "we shall see." "We shall see nothing." "Self-acclaimed princess," shouted Olachi. Agbonma turned and walked away, Omar trailing behind her. As they vanished from view, Urenna let out a breath. She didn't realize she had been holding her breath. "Thank you," Urenna whispered to Olachi, her voice full of gratitude. "Don't worry," Olachi said and smiled, resting her hand on her friend's shoulder. "You don't have to thank me. Agbonma is just a scared girl who can't stand the idea that someone might be loved for who they are, not for what they have. But you, Urenna, you will always be loved, because your heart is full of goodness." And so, from that day onward, Agbonma's words lost their power over Urenna. She no longer feared Agbonma's cruel remarks, for she had the support of her true friends, and she knew that kindness, not bitterness, would always prevail. Now, Agbonma is looking for a way to reclaim her prince, his love and affection back. Will she take the advice of her maid, Ma? We shall see.